You are chosen for this message because it is meant for you. Your heart is a sacred gift made by my hands, full of purpose, love, and the ability to bring light into a dark world. But it is also delicate, and the weight you have been carrying is making it weary. Please stop overanalyzing and give me 10 minutes, my dear child. I have urgent news about your heart, and I can see what you cannot see. So I ask that you write down your confession of faith in me. You were never meant to bear these burdens alone, my child. You have clung to so much, trying to be strong for others, trying to solve every problem, trying to find answers where none exist, but your heart is not meant to. I see the tears you shed in silence, the struggles you face alone, and the way your spirit struggles under the invisible chains of worry, pain, and doubt. I made you with a heart to feel, love, and dream, but not to shatter beneath the strain of life's obstacles. It is my responsibility to bear the weight of the world. Your heart is speaking to you through the discomfort you have been ignoring, the heaviness in your chest, the exhaustion in your soul, and it is begging for rest. Not just physical rest, but spiritual and emotional healing that only I can provide for my child. I can see how the burdens have taken away your joy, how the overthinking has dimmed the light in your eyes, and how the pain has made your heart weary. But this is not the life you want. You must release these burdens to me before they cause you any more harm. I know how you are carrying them because I understand how you feel, too. You see the cracks in your life as failures, but I see them as opportunities for my light to shine through trusting me, even with the broken pieces. I am the God who heals, the one who restores, and the Creator who can take what is broken and make it beautiful again. I want you to live abundantly, breathe freely, and walk in the peace that surpasses all understanding. You don't need to have everything worked out or bear the burden of other people's expectations. Stress, my dear, is not just a mental battle. It is a physical assault on the heart I so carefully crafted within you. I created your heart to beat in rhythm with peace, joy, and hope. But when you let fear, guilt, and sorrow take over, it upsets the balance I intended for you to release. Your heart is not made for this kind of strain, whether it be from past mistakes or the uncertainties of tomorrow. The emotional burdens you are holding on to are also having an adverse effect on your physical health. These to me. My child, I am not a distant God observing from the sidelines, so open your hands and surrender without hesitation or holding back. I am here to catch you, and I will not let you fall. Have enough faith to take the step that says, I cannot do this alone. I know the one who can allow Maine to take what is hurting you and turn it into something that heals you. The healing I provide is not a short-term solution. Rather, it is permanent, and it starts with your desire to trust me. I am with you through every tear, every cry, and every quiet moment when your heart hurts and your mind is overloaded. Because I love you, I must tell you something important. You are carrying burdens on your heart that I never intended for you to carry, and it is hurting you. I gave you emotions as a gift, a way for you to connect with the world. Your ability to feel joy brings light to those around you, and your compassion reflects my heart. Even your mistakes define you, but your worth comes from me, the one who created you with love and purpose, breathed life into your being, and called you my beloved. While it is noble to care, I never ask you to bear the burden of the world on your shoulders. That is my role. You are not prepared to take on every sorrow, worry, and disappointment that you encounter. So, when you feel sadness for others, it is a sign of your deep empathy and a reflection of my own compassion for every living soul. However, my dear one, these emotions were never meant to harm you. Rather, they were given to enrich your life so that you can share in the joys and pains of those around you without becoming consumed by them. Although I intentionally made your heart tender, you wound yourself in ways I never intended when you hold on to pain that is not yours and internalize other people's hardships without sharing them with me. I can see how you've been trying to be strong and bear the weight of it all. But your heart is tired, my child. You are not as weak as you think, but you are not invincible, not even the strongest. Hearts require rest, mending, and rejuvenation. You are far more valuable than you realize in a world that frequently gauges worth by success, appearance, or approval. You were made to feel deeply, but you were also made to let go. Feel the pain, yes, but don't hold it. Bring it to me. Feel the joy, yes, but don't cling to it as if it will disappear. Trust that I am the source of all joy, and I will replenish you repeatedly. I want you to know that you are invaluable to me, because I can see the goodness in your heart, the beauty in your spirit, and the dreams you hold. I am aware of the difficulties you encounter and the battles you wage in secret, but despite everything, you are incredibly loved. You don't need to show your worth to me, to others, to yourself, or anybody else. Eternal, when I look at you, I see my child, whom I adore with an unwavering love. Not your shortcomings or imperfections. I see the potential in you, the special purpose I have given your life, and the light that emanates from your heart. You are so much more than the sum of your feelings, situations, and hardships, even when it seems like it has died out. You are my masterpiece, fearfully and magnificently created to reflect my glory in ways that only you can. You must realize, my child, that the suffering you endure is not meant to be disregarded or to take control of you. The objective of pain is to remind you that you are human, that you need me, and that you are not alone. It is not meant to break you. You must learn to let go of the guilt that tells you that you are not good enough, the fear that prevents you from living the life I have for you, the anger, bitterness, and sorrow that weigh you down. To you and are not a part of the abundant life I have planned for you. I know that letting go is difficult, and that it feels like giving up control and venting into the unknown. But my child, you were never really in control in the first place. I am the one who is in charge of your life, and I am faithful and trustworthy. This does not mean that you will never experience pain again, but that you will never experience it alone. It means that I will take your suffering and use it for your benefit, and that I will accompany you through every trial, storm, and dark valley. You were made for so much more than you can ever imagine. Your life has a purpose that is bigger than your present difficulties, bigger than your doubts, and greater than your fears. But in order to fulfill it, you must first take care of your heart. I want you to live with an open heart, a heart that feels deeply but does not break under the weight of emotion. I want you to learn to trust me with your feelings and bring them to me in prayer so that I can guide you through them. I want you to know that your heart is precious and worth protecting, not by closing it off from the outside world, but by guarding it with my truth. Do not allow the lies of the enemy to convince you otherwise. You are never alone, my child, no matter how heavy the burdens may feel. Do you realize how much I love you? Do you get the depth of my love for you? It is a love that never wavers, does not depend on your performance or your perfection, and sees you at your lowest and still calls you beloved. You are more precious to me than you can ever know. When you are in pain, come to me. When you are joyful, share it with me. When you are lost, seek me out. I am always here, ready to listen, comfort, and offer guidance. You are essential to me, my child, and I care about your well-being. Otherwise, I wouldn't call you to take care of your heart. Your heart matters to me. So take a moment to breathe, close your eyes, and feel my presence all around you. I am held in my hands, and I am closer than the air you breathe. Let go of the fear that has prevented you from completely trusting me. Give up the sadness that tells you that nothing will ever change and the shame that whispers you are not good enough. Your heart is secure with me because I am greater than your sorrows, greater than your shame, and greater than your anxieties. I want to talk to you about your future because it is full of promise and hope, but before you can move forward into it, you must take care of your heart. You must choose to protect it by letting me guard it with my peace, not by erecting walls around it. You must learn to let go of the things you cannot change and have faith that I am working everything out for your good. This is not a burden you must carry alone. I am here to be your protector, healer, and guide. Come to me if you are tired and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. I am your refuge during storms, your defender during fierce battles, and your rest when your heart is weary. I see your potential, your goals, and the love that is within of you, even when you are unable to recognize it in yourself. My child, will you trust me with your heart? Will you give me the burdens you've carried for too long? Will you allow me to show you the peace and freedom that come from giving yourself over to my love? Only you can fulfill the unique purpose I have placed in your life, a calling that only you can fulfill. However, in order to walk in this purpose, you must first take care of your heart. A tired heart cannot sustain the journey I have for you, and a burdened heart cannot fully embrace the joy I have planned for you. Your heart is precious to me, and I will protect it at every turn. Trust me, my love, and let me look after you. You are loved, chosen, and safe in my care, so let go of the burdens you were never meant to bear. Put your worries, fears, and doubts in my hands, and I will be there to support you no matter what. I am your strength, your refuge, and your constant source of support when things get tough. When you are weak, I am your strength. When you are lost, I am your guide. When you are broken, I am your healer. Trust me, my child, and allow me to take care of you, because only I know that you are far more valuable than you realize. You are loved beyond measure. You are my beloved child, and I am always by your side. Trust me and allow me to show you the joy, freedom, and serenity that come from giving your heart to my care. You are never forgotten. You are mine, and I will never let you go. Amen. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. If you agree with this video, type Amen. If you love God and you believe in Him, please share this video.